Virgo, hello, welcome to the Creative Witch channel. This is going to be a general reading for Virgos. I'm going to start off with the overall energy using my Tree of Ascension deck and my Tarot of Oppositions deck, followed up with clarifications on your current situation, obstacle, and some advice with my other two tarot decks here. And then we're going to close out with a mindful message and a law of attraction card. So let's see what we have here for you so far. One more, please. All right. So the first card that came out here, you had the perception card. And this card is telling you, this is your view or your subjective view to something. It's some sort of impression that you have. This impression usually could be from your own personal experience or your emotions. But sometimes, due to that, things are often not as they seem, okay? So it's time to really research and ask questions for clarity and try to understand if you might be distorting or exaggerating something going on. Okay, remember that your perception isn't always factual. It's not always exactly how something is. So really just make sure that you're seeing things for what they really are. Make sure that you're paying attention to the things going on around you and maybe even how other people are feeling. What's being shown to you right now? What is your source for spiritual or intellectual enlightenment? How can you seek clarity on this situation? All right. Also the body card came out. So this could be telling you that, it's time to really pay attention to cues from your body, okay? Feel what it needs and respond accordingly. If you need rest and relaxation and some self-care time, do that. If you need better nourishment, better food, better drinks, whatever you're ingesting, whatever nourishment you might need, do that. If you're feeling a little bit stagnant and your body's in a lot of pain and you're feeling aches and pains in your hips, your shoulders, your neck. A lot of these places are where we hold our stress. And if you're feeling kind of tight and painful there, it's time to do some exercise. It's time to do some yoga. Exercise doesn't always have to be like hardcore. You can just simply go for a walk out in nature and remember to stay safe when you do that because people are crazy. But um, go for a walk out in nature or do some yoga or go get a massage. Anything of that sort, something that's going to really help you and loosen up and to help you tend to any aches and pains. Um, that's what you need right now. But as you tend to these aches and pains, try to consider where they're coming from. What are they expressing? What are you holding on to? Okay. Also, some grounding techniques would be useful for you right now. Getting grounded, focusing on that root chakra, that's your energy, your stability, your comfort, and your safety. That's using I am as your affirmation. Okay. Get grounded again. Maybe do some earthing. Go put your feet in the grass. Go put your feet in the dirt. Go sit in a tree. Just whatever resonates with you on the best way to just do something different that feels good for you. That's what this card is telling you to do right now. What are you holding on to, Virgo? What are you ignoring? Are you remembering to connect to and honor your body's wisdom, or are you neglecting it and are you allowing pain and 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 pain to stick in your body, okay? Pain and stress. Something to really ask yourself here and do what you need to do to get out of that. Like I said, nature, massages, ingesting better food, ingesting better drinks, getting more rest, whatever it is. Let's see what the Tarot of Oppositions deck has for you. All right. So the first card that came out for you was this Two of Wands card, and it did come out on the positive side. So this is a good sign here. This is telling you that there are decisions that need to be made between two paths, or there's perhaps like a choice between two options. But at this time, you might feel that you need to leave or take a little holiday for yourself, maybe a little weekend trip, anything of that sort, some sort of, if you have any wanderlust going on right now, this is a time to really take that time and do something for yourself, okay? It's also a good time if you wanted to, or if you're feeling this, to collaborate with others, because if you do so right now, it could be the start of a really good business partnership here, okay? This card is also telling you, if you can go beyond the horizon of what is known and what is very useful to you, you can bring yourself more success. Okay, you can have the opportunity to change your future right now, starting today, with resourcefulness and new knowledge and seeking new friends, new ideas, maybe a new perception on some situation. Okay, figure out what talents you have, what skills you have, what creative passions that drive you, that you can take them to a higher level. Okay, you see this person's like climbing up a cliff here, and there's new growth and things coming out. Um, that's what this is telling you. Seek newness, seek a new perception, seek a new, maybe this is just telling you to look at a situation from a different point of view. Okay, maybe your perception of something isn't really how it is. Just take what resonates here, but that's what I'm getting. Don't allow yourself to be in a place of discontentment or even in a place of fear, because that place of fear might keep you in a spot that feels safe, but it's ultimately not what is needed to help you grow, okay? Usually the best things are on the other side of fear. So whatever you're scared of, if you can move into it with ease and confidence, you're typically going to get what you want on the other side. Okay? So just, draw your attention inwards, focus on your personal goals and find your inner alignment and move forward here. And like I said, if you're needing a trip, some solo time for yourself to really just go inward and seek clarity on something, now would be a good time to do so. Um, that was followed up by the strength card here. The strength card did come out in reverse, okay? And it did come out with that body card. Now remember everything I said about that body card. That's telling you to pay attention to cues from your body, to feel what you need to do and what it needs and respond accordingly, whether it's rest, relaxation, nourishment, exercise, grounding, nature, anything of that sort. Do what your body is calling you to do, because with this strength card, it's it's not necessarily indicating that you have power over other people. This is the courage and the power over yourself, the courage to be vulnerable, to trust yourself, to trust your decisions, to find balance between give and take, to find balance between expectation and acceptance, exertion and rest. Okay? Um, this is telling you to take care of yourself, but also do what you got to do for others. Okay? So, don't allow yourself to don't allow yourself to get trapped in the jaws of ego or of, you know, anything that could really take you down a darker path here. Restrain yourself before acting and think about things carefully, okay? Um, Allow yourself to ease through things and do what feels good without thinking that you're obligated to it or is doing something that might get you hurt in the end. Do it and do what you got to do and do it well. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Especially with things to do with yourself. Okay. Um, know that your strength is what can give you confidence, Virgo. It can give you the confidence to overcome any fears you might be facing, any challenges or doubts that you have. There's that saying where they say, feel the fear and do it anyway. Okay. you have the confidence and the vitality and the potency and the courage to do what you got to do and to get through this situation to come out on the brighter side here. So just know that, okay? But, you know, ask yourself, am I overflowing with self-confidence and love and strength, or am I feeling depleted? Okay? How can you bring these aspects back into balance for yourself? How can you find that core strength that's always with you, and how can you use it to reconnect with the power of this strength card here? Okay, these are some things to ask yourself and ponder on. Let's see what else we have from tarot. What is Virgo's current situation right now? What's Virgo's current situation, please? Thank you. Okay. So you got the Two of Swords. All right. One more, please. Oh, okay. So, interesting read here. One thing I want to point out is minor arcana cards are cards that are um can be changed. They're things you have more control over. They're things that don't have to exactly stay how they are right now. But major arcana cards are things that are controlled by larger forces that you kind of have to surrender to. These are things that likely won't change. So keep that in mind as we proceed here. So the Two of Swords card came out in reverse under that Two of Wands and Perception side of this reading. So the Two of Swords can indicate that there's some sort of like stalemate situation that you're going through. It also indicates here like you're seeing the truth, or there might be some lies becoming exposed. Um, but while this is a decision card, you got it in reverse. So you're having a hard time making a decision. And I think really this perception card is what's telling you you need to look at things differently right now. Okay. You could be very indecisive and overly cautious in your career or love life or home life or whatever resonates with you, but being emotionally guarded and holding on to these anxieties and resentments and things that aren't doing you any good right now, postponing a difficult decision, anything like that, these are not helping your situation, Virgo. So you need to deal with the issue. Um, you need to deal with this, okay? And you need to do so in order for you to release a lot of your stress and a lot of what's holding you back. Don't worry too much about making the right decision. Just make a choice so that things can progress forward for you, okay? You need to just make a choice. Don't remain in this place of indecision, because if you're being torn between choices, you're being caught in the middle of some sort of conflict, perhaps. It's going to just keep you stuck and stagnant, and that's not a good place to be, okay? So you need to make a choice, and even if the decision's difficult, you've weighed your options, you've analyzed the situation, dig deeper to understand if you need to, maybe meditate, but that's the only thing that's going to help you understand this issue clearly, is to go within, okay? To go within and check your perception on what you feel that's going on right now. Now, for your obstacle, you got the Knight of Pentacles, okay? And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is someone that is lacking inspiration, being too hasty, making mistakes, being uninspired, not really persevering through things. So you might just be having a hard time with something in your life right now. This card is also to do with like responsibility and discipline. So you might be being a little bit reckless maybe in some situation. This could also indicate that you're being a perfectionist or a workaholic. So you need to be careful about neglecting your personal needs or personal relationships in favor of work matters. Okay, remember we had this body card coming out, and that strength came out in reverse. So you need to nourish something right now, okay? Perhaps you need to spend more time with friends and loved ones. This could also just indicate that you have little motivation and ambition and perseverance and determination and discipline when it comes to work. So if your work is becoming, if it's like too routine based or boring, or you just don't feel like you're doing well right now, you're feeling uninspired, this is telling you to try something different, okay? If you put your mind to it, you can really make your dreams come true, Virgo, but you have to make a change. Things aren't just going to change on their own. All right. Now, interesting little duo here. We had the Judgment card and the Star card come out for your advice position. So the Judgment card, here, I'm just going to do it like this. The Judgment card, you can see one of the little words down here is self-evaluation, and that's the first one that stuck out to me for this. There's some sort of self-evaluation that needs to happen. You need to check yourself and make some decisions on what you want to keep in your life and what you need to release and let go of. Okay. This card also says the daily choices I make now align me with my life's purpose. So this is telling you that it's a time of awakening. It's a time of change. It's a time when a period of your life comes to an absolute and makes way for dynamic, happy, better new beginnings. Okay. Tune into this higher frequency that you might be experiencing. Okay. Tune into this spiritual awakening that you might be experiencing. You may be stepping into a higher level of consciousness, and there's a new version of you that's coming out. Okay. Don't ignore the messages that the universe is trying to send you. Don't ignore the invitation that the universe is trying to give to you and invite you towards a new and bigger place in life. Okay. Make sure that you're listening. Don't doubt yourself. Don't ignore the call, basically, is what this card is telling you. Because it also came out with the Star card. So with all of that being said, the Star card brings in hope, inspiration, creativity. You can see these words down here. Faith, healing, positivity, all those good things. The universe shows me, you can see here on the side, it says the universe shows me that I can have faith in my dreams. So this, with the Judgment card coming out, it's saying, hey, we're trying to show you something here. Do a little bit of self-evaluation, meditate, journal, do whatever you got to do to change your perception on what's going on right now, and listen to the messages that universe is trying to send to you, what they're trying to show you. Okay? Because the Star card is really just, you finding yourself, okay? You finding your inspiration again, your creativity, your renewed hope and faith, okay? And it's a sense of being truly blessed by the universe, all right? So these messages that are coming in from the universe are trying to tell you, like, hey, blessings are on the way to you, but you got to put yourself in a place of receiver mode. You got to release what no longer serves you and really just put yourself in a place of receiving the things that you want to come into your life. This is you entering a peaceful, loving phase, inspired, wonderful phase of your life, okay? Filled with calm energy and personal growth, okay? Don't allow yourself to lose faith or hope in the universe, okay? Don't allow yourself to feel overwhelmed right now by life's challenges, okay? Take time out for self-care and focus on your own personal and spiritual needs so that you can find balance here and move forward in a more successful and fulfilling way. Let's see what else we have from tarot. What is this Two of Swords in reverse? Okay. What is this Knight of Pentacles in reverse? You got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse for your obstacle both times. So that's a big message, Virgo. Let's see what else. What do we have for this Judgment and Star card? What is this Judgment and Star card for Virgo? Temperance, another major arcana. For your advice section, you got a lot of major arcana cards coming in. That's a big message, Virgo. Okay, so Two of Swords in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, okay? The Nine of Swords is a card of nightmares and worry and depression, anxiety, insomnia, fear, all those things. Okay, this coming out in reverse, though, is telling you that you need to see these fears as the illusions that they are. You need to get to a point where you can think clearly, where you can decipher how your negative thoughts or negative self-talk might be affecting your self-esteem. This is an opportunity to begin a healing journey, okay? This is an opportunity to see the light at the end of the tunnel after some dark times, okay? Your mental health is improving and you're ready to let go of this negativity. You're learning to cope with it. You're being honest and facing that truth, okay? And you're realizing that the issues may have been enlarged by yourself. Okay, that's not always the case, but oftentimes the way we perceive a problem in our life, we kind of make it a little more dramatic and worse than it actually is. So flip your perspective right now. Remember, we got the perception card. Flip your perspective right now and send nurturing and loving thoughts to your situation and to yourself so that you can, hang on just a second. I gotta get that. But, you know, one second, I have to fix my chair. Okay. Um, I forget what I was saying. Look to, try to see the light in the situation, okay? Notice that even the tiniest bit of brightness or light in your life will keep fears at bay, okay? So don't allow your worries to dissipate your good feeling energy right now. Change your perception, okay? Flip your perspective. Don't imagine the worst. Activate the best. Okay, that's a good message here for you. Now, it was followed up by the Knight of Pentacles in reverse again. Okay, so that's a big message to you. Your obstacle right now has something to do with this Knight of Pentacles. It's to do with, maybe you're too focused on money. Maybe you're being a workaholic. Maybe you're being selfish or cold or lazy or, feeling stuck. Maybe you're dealing with some stagnation, okay? But this card is here to tell you that with diligence and hard work and determination and, really just planting what you want to grow seed by seed so that your future has a solid foundation to grow on, that's what this card's all about. This is someone that is, planting the seeds and building a solid foundation and being determined and trusting and doing the work needed to obtain what this person is really, what you're trying to grow in your life. Okay. So another thing I'm getting here is like sometimes this work energy can feel repetitive. Okay. It can feel repetitive and like you're just doing the same thing every day and you're bored with it. But know that that is building up your foundation. That's stability. Okay. So if you're feeling any resistance towards that, or if you'd, prefer to do something else or have a lazy existence, stay in bed or just not work towards your goals here, that's not where you're gonna, that's not how you're gonna expand. The only way that you're gonna find joy in your progress and find expansion is to put more enthusiasm into this goal, is to allow yourself to believe that brighter days are coming, that you can expand, and understand that with time and faith that these seeds will grow. The seeds that you're laying in this foundation here, those will grow, but it takes time. You can't plant a seed and tomorrow expect to harvest the fruit and enjoy it. You have to nurture it and love it and feed it and take care of it to allow it to grow. You have to protect it and you have to work at it every day. And then those fruits that you can harvest are going to be the best ones. Okay. So remember that. Follow your plans and your promises. Remove any stagnant energy that you've got going on right now because that's what's blocking you from your dreams. Okay? Don't allow yourself to be any sort of perfectionist or workaholic. Be careful about neglecting your personal relationships. Be careful about putting work over everything else because that's never going to work for you. You're going to put yourself in a really unhappy place where you're going to be depleted. Your body's going to be telling you that there's a lot of things wrong. You're not gonna be confident and you can't pour from an empty cup. Think of this star card. She's, This is a balance pouring into earth and it flowing out into others and pouring into this as well. You can't pour from an empty cup, so you have to take care of yourself too. So know that, with motivation and ambition, um, you can create and make your dreams come true, but you have to take care of yourself in that process as well. Okay? I hope that made sense for you. Now, you did get the Temperance card coming out with with the Strength, the Judgment, and the Star. The Temperance card is all about balance and excuse me, moderation is what I'm trying to say. So this is a card that is inviting you to stabilize your energy, to learn to bring about balance, to bring patience, to allow, the life force to flow through you without any force or any resistance. Okay. Um, you should, you should definitely, it's now is a really good time to just restore balance, okay? To regain, go through this self-evaluation that the Judgment card is telling you to do, and really just go through a period of doing what you enjoy, doing what inspires you, what calms you, what feels renewing to you, what feels healing, okay? Finding a good balance and moderation between what you have to do and what you want and like to do, okay? Because this self-evaluation and putting yourself in a place to re-examine your life priorities, it's going to bring about a lot of self-healing, and you're going to be able to move forward here in a much more stable way, okay? So that's what this is telling you here, to really just find a good balance in your life, find a good balance between your masculine and feminine energies, to really just move forward with patience and purpose and determination. And don't go all or nothing into anything. Okay, stay away from that energy. Take care of yourself and also take care of what you got to do too. Let's see what mindful messages we have for you, Virgo. All right. First, you got infinite creativity. At any moment, I am able to tap into an infinite source of energy and creativity within me. Unique ideas flow through, each one capable of blossoming into beautiful creations. Okay, and then you got it's not personal. People's reactions or opinions are, I'm sorry, people's reactions or opinions of me are really not about me at all. People tend to project their own insecurities and fears onto another. So when someone speaks unkindly to me, remember that they have something going on that has nothing to do with me being you. Okay. So just know that whatever kind of energy is coming in from other people, maybe their perception of you, know that it's not personal. That's just something going on with them. So just let it fly. Okay. Don't get stuck on the way someone else feels about your situation, because it's not their situation. It's yours, and you need to make sure your perception of your life right now is in a good balanced place, and move forward with perseverance and determination so that you can accomplish this star and temperance energy here. Um, your Law of Attraction deck card came out with number 15. I can give my attention to the positive aspects. And it says here, things are coming into your experience in response to your vibration. Your vibration is offered because of the thoughts you are thinking. And you can tell by the way you feel in your body what kinds of thoughts you're thinking. Find good feeling thoughts, and good feeling manifestations must follow. Make a decision to look for the best feeling aspects of whatever you must give your attention to, and otherwise look only for good feeling things to give your attention to, and your life will become one of increasingly good feeling aspects. Okay? This is your wake up call, Virgo. That's what I'm getting here. This is a wake up call for you. Change your perception on your life. Let go of the fears and the things that hold you back. Make a clear choice on how you want your life to look. Put in the effort and patience and determination into that. Use your creativity and replenish yourself, align yourself, evaluate your situation, and move forward in having faith in your dreams, having that renewed hope, that recognition, that inspiration, and find a balance between what you need to do and what you want to do. Okay? That's what I have for you this week, Virgo. I hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Bye. Bye.